Maybe we're live. Aha, there we go. We are live. Good morning, everybody. Oh, I was just doing the playlist and I didn't share it. Let me do that right now. If you're at all interested, we haven't gotten any messages that people are mad and deleting our things off of Facebook. So I think we've been doing a good job keeping the music soft enough that we can practice and keep it. If you haven't been to a class of mine in the last 2 or 3, oh, hi, Mandy. Hi, Cindy. I'm using, I don't know, it's this upgraded form of live, except it doesn't tell me when you get here. If you want to say good morning or just hit a like, a heart, something, because I don't have that to judge off, which is kind of nice. I don't know how many people I've got. So I just trust that you're all here. That's all we can do right now, right? Just a little bit of trust. All right. I did just publish the playlist. If you need a minute to put that on some other form of media, go for it. So we're going to play a little bit this morning. If you were here last night for the gentle class, gentle yoga and gentle flow are a little different. In our gentle flow, we just move slower, but we do move, and we do move with our breath. So we'll take it nice and easy, doing what you can, leaving out what you'd like to leave out, adding in something. If you're feeling a little spunky on your Tuesday morning and you want to add something in, we are going to start in child's pose. So if you're already on your mat, child's pose is your place. If child's pose is not your place this morning, well, start where you want to start, as long as you can bring your breath. That breath, nose through nose. That's not the right song. There we go. So last night I mentioned this feeling of contradiction. If somebody asks how we're doing, my answer in days gone past was always fantastic, wonderful, marvelous. And there may be a little fear of responding in this positive mindset. There may be a little guilt in moments. And you let yourself just feel really good. A habit that we've created in our house is we end the night with something really funny, whether it's a movie, a comedian. We end the night together, laughing. You don't need to see to hear, so just let your head stay down, stay focused on you, because that's what this is going to be all about. This is truly a time when that whole saying, put your own oxygen mask on first, is real. And to be the person you need to be strong, to be calm, to be healthy, taking care of yourself has to take priority. Deep breaths through the nose. If the rib cage isn't moving with your breath yet, do a little deeper work. Feel the rib cage expand as you breathe in. And feel it hug your heart when you breathe out. To take care of ourselves, lets us be patient with our kids, keeps us healthy for our families. Everybody enjoys living with a sane person more than a crazy person. Just staying low in this child's pose. Take your hands for a walk to the right. Breathe through that left side of the body. Breathe through your hips. Breathe through whatever in your body calls to you to breathe. So if there's a voice in your head when it comes time to come to your mat that says, I could, I should, this is selfish, this is just for me. Know this time spent just with you. Walk your hands through the middle and all the way over to the left. It's going to play a part in how the rest of your day goes. It might change only one interaction, but that might be the interaction that matters. It might be that one extra second you pause before you say something. Walk your hands back through center. Slowly come on up, tabletop, hands and knees. Rock those hips side to side. Our immune system functions much better in a happy organism. On an inhale, look up, stretch the belly, open your heart. Exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone, squeeze that nose and pelvic bone towards each other. Inhale, heart open, look up. Exhale, round your spine, look in. Close your eyes and just do a self check-in. Turning off the list, shutting down the worried mind. Just feel what's true for you this morning. One more round. These cat-cows, simple for the mind, connecting breath and movement, warming up the back and the belly, getting flow moving through that spinal cord so we can feel things. We're going to stretch the right leg straight out behind us. Actually, I was trying to figure out my way that I would turn towards you, at least this first time. Circle the ankle around. Pointed flex. If your foot's way up here, bring that heel so it's straight out from your hip. And then if that right hip is higher than the left, see if you can engage abs already to bring those hips beside one another. And then you're going to take that right foot, bring it down to the back of your mat, press your heel back, stretch out, wake up the back of the leg, pivot and plant your right foot. This left foot kind of moves in conjunction with it. Reach up that right arm, reach over, and then you're going to come up to T-arms. Side bend towards the long leg. Breathe in through the left ribs. Play with the direction of that top palm. I know you can't see mine. Maybe it faces the floor. What do you feel if you turn it up towards the ceiling? Bring those arms back to T. Slowly tip, let that right leg lift. This right foot and right hand are going to come all the way up to the front of our mat. Inhale, reach up, this kneeling crescent. Keep the bandhas engaged. So that means you're strong through your core. And if reaching arms overhead isn't for you this morning, those hands can always settle on the knees. You can bring them to your hips, point your elbows behind, and open the chest a little deeper. And then we'll bring the hands down. Now I can't help but turn away from you. You're going to tuck your back toes. Lift that left knee. Pause. Right hand's coming inside the right foot. We're moving to that tiger lunge at the back of our mat. So your hands walk, Left knee bends. Maybe your tiger lunge is up here, and that's beautiful. Don't get caught up in how high or low you go. Nice. We're going to turn to the other side of our mat. So turning, that left foot is down. You can keep that right leg lifted or bring the right knee down. Send the left arm up, dragonfly twist. Bring the hand down. If you left this back knee up, lower it down. Send that left leg back. We are on the other side. Wiggle the toe, circle the ankle, flex and point the foot. And then we'll bring the left toes down, press back through the heel. Don't look forward, meaning don't look ahead and where you're going. Be right where you are. Pivot and plant the left foot. Reach the left arm up. And then reach the left arm over. This foot, if it's just kind of hanging out casually on the floor, feel it ground and root into your mat. Inhale, come up, T-arms. Side bend towards your left leg. Breathe. Breathe in between these open ribs. Play with the direction of your hand. If you feel your hips sinking back, press into that bottom knee and help yourself stand a little taller in the hips. Arms to T. Tip back down. Let that left leg lift. And this left foot and this left hand all the way up to the front of your mat. Kneeling crescent. Breathe. Bring the hands down. Now tuck the back toes. Lift that right knee up. Take a few breaths. We'll bring the left hand inside. We're going for a walk with our hands through that long edge of our mat to that tiger lunge at the back. Great. Maybe hands come to your heart. Maybe that right elbow comes inside your right thigh and you look over the left shoulder. And we're going to turn to back to that original side of our mat. So the right foot's in front. This left knee stays up or lowers. Dragonfly twist. Patient with ourselves that first round through. Don't expect to know where you're going. This was my wild idea in the shower. Now you know what I think of in the shower. Bring your hand down. If that back knee was lifted, bring that left knee down to the ground. This right foot goes all the way back. And look at that. We're right where we started. We're going to add 3 chicken pecking the ground push-ups in here. So your elbows stay close to you. They're not flaring out. They're in. And your face doesn't go back between your hands. Forward of your hands. That back leg's like a nice lever to bring you up. Nice. Bring the right toes down. Pivot and plant the foot. Reach the right arm up. Reach over. Breathe. Come on up. T-arms. Side bend towards your right leg. Coming back, T-arms. Not quite one breath, one movement yet, but not spending as much time in each pose. Now that right foot, step it all the way up. Kneeling crescent. Bring the hands down. Tuck your back toes. Let that back knee lift. Right hand comes inside. Pause. Maybe almost as if you were going to do push-ups here, you bend the elbows, seeing about sinking in. And then we're going to walk the hands through that long edge of our mat. Tiger lunge to the left. Breathe. Maybe that left elbow inside that left inner thigh, maybe looking up over your right shoulder. Maybe just happy to be in a tiger lunge. Turn to that left foot. Dragonfly twist. And the right knee comes down if it hasn't already. This left foot all the way back, spinal balance. We're going to take 3 of those push-ups again. Bend the elbows, lower the chin. Nice, this lifted foot, toes come to the back of your mat. Pivot and plant, reach up. Maybe starting to feel what that muscle memory is. The body having an idea of what's coming next. Side bend towards your left leg. Come back, T-arms. Tip the right hand down, lift that left leg up. Left hand, left foot, all the way up. Kneeling crescent. Nice, bring the hands down, tuck your back toes, lift the right knee. Both hands inside your left foot. That left shoulder inside your left knee. Don't fall out to the pinky toe side of the foot. Keep that big toe mound down. And maybe bend the elbows and come back up. Maybe you're just holding at the top. And then we're going to walk those hands through the long edge of our mat. Tiger lunge to the back. Or I guess it's the front. Turning to the right foot, dragonfly twist. Beautiful. Bring the hand down. If that back knee is lifted, bring the back knee down. This right foot all the way back. We're going to take a moment in a full expression of spinal balance. Taking that left arm out in front, thumb up, pinky down, breath steady and strong. What does it take to stay where you are? Beautiful. Bring the hand down. 3 push-ups. Elbows close. Only going as low as you feel strong enough to go. Knowing you'll be able to push yourself back to the top. Keep that leg long. Bring your toes down. Pivot and plant. Reach the right arm up. Stretch over, inhale, T-arms, side bend. Inhale, T-arms. Exhale, tip back, let that right leg lift. Moving a little faster, right foot up. Doesn't mean we're in sprint mode. We still have a slow breath. To keep it reasonable, bring the hands down, tuck the toes. Lift the knee. Bring both hands inside, 3 breaths. We're going to take the hands for a walk to that tiger lunge to the left side. And then you're turning all the way to the left, dragonfly twist. Nice, bring the hand down, lower the back knee. This front foot goes all the way back. Now it's the right arm reaching out in front, thumb up, pinky down, breath steady, you are strong. We don't do hard things just because they're hard. We do hard things to be reminded how strong we are. 3 push-ups. We do hard things in controlled environments to build that belief in ourselves. Bring the left foot down. Reach the left arm up. Stretch that left arm over. Come on up, T-arms, tip to the left. Come on up, slow, controlled. Left foot, left hand to the front of your mat, kneeling lunge. Inhale, kneeling crescent. Bring the hands down, tuck the back toes. Both hands inside your left foot. 3 breaths. And then we're moving to that tiger lunge on the right side of the room. Nice turn. Dragonfly twist to that right leg. Bring both hands down. Lower the back knee if it was still lifted. Send this right leg back. If you know it and you want to flow on your own, if you just need to feel yourself move and breathe, go for it. I'm going to take you along. We're just going to add in 3 things for the core. So when you stretch that left arm out, it's the only place I'm adding in. Squeeze on an exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. When you stretch it out long, keep the leg long, bring the hand down. We'll start with those 3 push-ups. Again, if you want to flow on your own, take it. Bring the right toes down, reach the right arm up, supported side plank. Inhale, gate pose. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, T-arms. Exhale, tip. Let that right leg lift. Step forward, kneeling lunge. Inhale, kneeling crescent. Exhale, hands down. Lift the back knee. Both hands in. 3 breaths. Tiger lunge. Dragonfly twist. And lower the hand, lower the right knee, send the left leg back. Spinal balance. 3 times. Exhale, squeeze it under. Inhales, lengthen out. Bring the hand down. 3 push-ups. With your breath. Stay with us. I know you can do this. Left toes down. Side plank. Inhale, gate pose. Exhale, side bend. Inhale, T-arms. Exhale, tip. Let that left leg lift. Step it up. Inhale, reach up, kneeling crescent. Bring the hands down, tuck the back toes. Both hands inside that left foot. 3 breaths. Walk your hands to the right side, tiger lunge. And then turning for that dragonfly twist. Beautiful. Bring the hand down. Lower the back knee. Just bring the right knee to meet the left. Knees wide, toes kiss. Child's pose. Feel your heartbeat. Don't let your breath decide for you. You decide with your breath. To give yourself 45 minutes to be somebody who feels calmer, stronger. If this is you putting that oxygen mask on, if this is the thing that helps you be better throughout your day. And maybe this isn't it. Maybe there is something else, but you're not giving yourself that something else either. You are allowed, you are encouraged to feel strong, to feel good, to feel peace. We need you to feel happy and optimistic and hopeful. Even the biggest battles need people that believe in the battle. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, let it out. Come on up, tabletop. Go ahead and tuck your toes, lift your hips, that first down dog, walk your dog. We're gonna bring the feet up to find our hands, so whether you walk or hop to get there. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Drop in. If that means you need to put a big bend in the knees to be able to shake that head out, put that big bend in the knees. If you feel really rounded in your low back, bend your knees so you can bring some length to your low back. Root into the four corners of your feet. Does the weight of your body right now all crash into that big toe mound? Can you press in underneath the pinky toe and keep the heels rooted? Pressing through those feet on an inhale, we're going to stand all the way up. Circle your arms up to the sky. Exhale your hands down to heart center. Elbows point out. Palms press each other. Lower the hands down by your sides. Turn your palms forward. Turn your thumbs out. Inhale, circle those arms. Reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Mountain pose, hands down along your side. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. And down by your side. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth loud as you can. In case you miss that one, inhale in. Out. Inhale, reach up. Grab your left wrist. Bend over to your right. Breathe. Stay rooted in both feet. Don't let that left foot go light on you. Keep it grounded. If you look down, your toes are pointing straight ahead. They're not off to one side. Inhale, center, switch your hands. And left. Inhale, center. We're going to bring those arms down by your side. Oh, I'm really off today. You're going to step out wide with the right foot. Good thing I was on the floor for so much of it. Toes pointing forward. Stretch those arms out to T. It's going to be like, now we are going to do Jane Fonda. You're going to take this left hand down to your right foot. Reach your right arm up. Come back up. T arms. Bring the right hand down. Left arm up. Take two more to each side. Breathe. Maybe that hand that's going low is making it to the knee. Maybe it's to the foot. I think it's one more on each side. Can't even count to 3 this morning. Thank you so much for being here this morning. We're going to turn the right toes out. Bend the right knee. Warrior 2. It's the trouble with the camera. I can see my knees not over my ankle. Beautiful. Hold the belly in. Roll the shoulder blades down. Flip the palms up. Breathe. We're going to bring this right arm down to the right knee. Take that left arm over. Lots of side body length this morning. Come on up. T arms. Straighten the right. We're going to turn all sets of toes out to a V. And you're going to sink in, do a Buddha squat. Maybe bringing those arms to cactus arms. Breathe. On an inhale, we're going to straighten the legs, reach up. Exhale, bend the knees, draw the elbows down. Inhale. And exhale, keep the bandhas in. Inhale. And exhale, 2 more. You've got 2 more in those strong legs. And when we straighten up and stretch out, bring those arms to T. Switch the feet, turning your left toes to the short edge of your mat. Starting to bend the left knee. You'll notice when I bend my knee, my body doesn't lean to it. I stay up tall. Look up over your left fingers. We're going to bring that left elbow to rest. Stretch that right arm over. Breathe. Come up, T arms, straighten the legs. 10 toes pointing straight ahead. So your heels are out as far as your pinky toes. Stretch those arms. Bring them behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Open up the chest. Exhale, fold in. Let your chin be the very last thing to go. Breathe. Inhale's there to help you make space. Exhale's there to guide you into that open space. Not past it, into it. So the bigger your inhale, the more space you make. The more that exhale can bring you in it. One more breath. Really say good morning to those hamstrings. And then slow, safe. Let your hands return down. We're going to heel toe the feet in a little bit closer so they're underneath your shoulders. Coming down to yoga squat. And that yoga squat is just a pass through. Come down to your seat. Stretch your arms out to a wide V. Cat moved me or if I moved me. So those legs are out wide, toes point up. Sit up nice and tall. Relax your shoulders from your ears. Close your eyes. Breathe. Close your eyes. Scan the body for things that are shifting, that are settling in. Your body knows alignment. We just don't often sit still enough, or at least sit still long enough with proper alignment for our body to find its way home. Bring your hands in front. Walk them forward, wherever they're going to walk for you. Maybe they're palms and your arms are still straight. Maybe your forearms are down. Maybe your hands keep walking forward. Maybe your hands reach out towards your feet. Breathe. Knees and toes pointed up towards the ceiling. Three breaths. Walk your hands in, sit yourself up. We're going to bring those legs out long in front. Bring that right knee up. And then maybe you're going to step this right foot over, if that's okay in that right hip. If not, please just keep it right here. It's perfect. And then maybe this leg stays out long. Maybe you want to bend that bottom knee under. I'm not sure if I want to this morning. Whew. Reach up. Take a twist to your right. So that right hand presses to the ground behind you to help keep you tall. Left elbow hooks outside the knee. Press through that bottom hand to keep the spine long. And start to twist That twist in your spine starts below your belly button. It doesn't start the bottom rib, doesn't start at the heart's level. One more full breath. And then we'll come back to center. We're going to find cow face, which is not always easy for all hips. Hips are not created equal. But cow face, this left heel comes over towards the right hip and the knees stack. Now, if you're trying to bring that leg, you're like, that leg was as far as it was going anyway. You can always straighten the bottom leg out and still pull that right heel over towards your left hip. Breathe. Sit up tall. Feel where the body wants to push back against your choices. And then breathe some confidence and some calm. And whether that leg is long or that left heel's in, start to lean your belly towards your right thigh. Breathe. So options, just because we have options doesn't mean one is better or more preferred than the next. The option we should take is the one that's going to make us better for the rest of the day. Sometimes that means challenging ourselves. Sometimes that means being kind to ourselves. We should always be kind, by the way. There can often be more learned in modifying than intensifying. So keep yourself in check. Know your motivation. Inhale, sitting up tall. That bottom leg comes out first. We're going to cradle the baby with this right leg. So your right elbow wraps around your knee. Your left hand grabs your foot. If it's available, that pinky toe side of your foot moves into the crook of your elbow. Now it's easy to round the spine. We want to stay tall. We're proud to have this baby. Maybe we want to rock the baby just a little bit. Nice. Take a pause. And then we'll bring that right foot down and we'll slide that right leg out. Bringing the left foot up. Try and mimic as close as you can, unless it was an injury that kept you from something, to being the same on both sides. So if you stepped over, step over. If your leg stayed long, leave your leg long. If that bottom knee bent and it's available, bend the bottom knee. So just staying as close as we can to what we did on the other side. Reaching up and plant your left hand behind you. Hook that right elbow outside the knee. Press through the left hand, pull in through your belly button, get a little taller. And then slow, that twist starts so low and spirals towards the top. It happens in congruency with your breath. Inhales, sit us tall, and exhales, guide the twist. One more breath. And then we'll bring it back to center. And then that cow face, you've got more information on this side. And you know to bring it as close as you can to how you had it on the other side. Again, unless you've got a knee injury, those happen, thankfully, to only happen on one side of our body at a time, usually. And of course, any injury we want to respect. Sitting up tall in your low back. Giving your hips a signal that it's okay to settle in. You're going to lean forward, belly towards your thigh. And that lean's going to look different for every single one of us. That lean forward is going to look different than your first side. It's going to feel different than your first side. Don't worry about how that first side felt. What do you feel here? What do you feel now? Nice. On an inhale, when you're ready, coming up. That bottom leg slides out first. You're going to cradle this baby. You've got twins. Wrap around the left, grabbing the left foot with your right hand. Maybe it's the pinky toe side of the foot into the elbow. Think about keeping that low back tall, not hunching in, staying lifted and strong. Maybe rocking that baby a little bit. Nice. Holding. Not holding your breath, just holding your baby. You're going to bring that left foot down. Slide your left leg long to meet the right. And come all the way down onto your back. Bring those knees in. Rock side to side. Nice. You're going to stretch both legs straight up. Pushing through the heels. You're going to plant the feet. Pressing into your feet. Inhale, lift the hips. Usually my cat sleeps in her favorite chair during class. She's got a little spunk in her this morning. Imagine that ball or block between your knees. Give it a squeeze. Lift those glutes. Exhale one vertebrae at a time, lower down. Stretch your legs out long. Right heel towards the right corner. Left heel towards the left corner. Palms up. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Exhale, let it go. Again, a cleansing breath. Bring it in. Exhale it out. 3 is your magic number. In and out. Nice. Feel your body. Allow it to get heavy with every breath. Let it sink into that cellular level, the importance of this self-care. We say it all the time, but now more than ever, your immune system matters. Your attitude matters. You matter. Don't take it for granted. And remember, if we can push ourselves, we also have to rest ourselves. And if we rest ourselves, we also have to remember that we still need to push ourselves. Growth and change is our natural state. And that doesn't stop now. 5 breaths. Observe your breath, observe your energy, observe your mind, as if you're floating above yourself, just taking inventory. That next inhale come in with a returning awareness. Wiggling your fingers and wiggling your toes. Stretching out long, getting that length from your fingertips down to your toenails. Grateful for every cell in between. Grateful to be right where you are, right in this moment. And it's okay to feel that gratitude. It's important to feel that gratitude. When you're ready, bring those knees in, give them a squeeze. And then when you're ready, slowly, it's a rock or a roll to your seat. Don't leave now. The kids will be fine for 10 more seconds. Bring your hands to heart. Press your palms together. Bow your head. Here is that moment where we recall our gratitude. This seals it in. This makes it real. You've been here. You've done the work. I wish you a most beautiful Tuesday. Thank you for showing up on your mats. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. I shared something yesterday. I noticed that I didn't share correctly. But next week from 2:30 to 3:30, I'm going to be doing Peace Over Panic. There's a small fee to apply only because there's only room for 7, and I want the 7 that sign up to want to be there and to show up for one another every day, because it will grow upon the next day. But it's just 1 hour. It'll be a Zoom call, so you won't just be looking at me. It's actually going to be so that we can come up with some solutions to the things we're struggling with. So it's not me telling you how to handle the things you're struggling with, but it will be a mastermind for us to put many minds together and help each other through it. So if you're interested, you can send me a message. I would love to have you. Again, there's only 7 people, so have a beautiful morning. Namaste.